What's up, Virgo? This is Aquarius Roberts, Tarot God, back at it again on the Peace Stellar channel, bringing you your July 2018 forecast, monthly forecast, should I say. But hope you guys are doing good. Thought I would throw my glasses on. You know, I wanted to be intricate like you guys. I actually have North Node in the sixth house, Virgo. So I guess I'm coming towards, my state of perfection and servitude to society. But what can I tell? Uh-oh. That was the Four of Pentacles that just dropped out. King of Cups flipped over. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Virgo 2000. What can I tell Virgo for July 2018? What can I tell Virgo for July 2018? Virgo 2018. All right, there we go. Cut the deck. Let's party. So your shadow card is the Four of Wands. And so this is the milestone card. This is the celebration card. This is the internal happiness card. So the question I got to ask you with this card showing up in the shadow is, what truly makes you happy? What truly makes you inspired? Where is that place that you call home within yourself? These are the questions that we should be asking right now in July. And it's, forget about what other people want from you. What do you want from you? So your first card is the Ace of Wands. So for July, this is a really nice card to have as your first card because it says like opportunities are being presented, things are going now, and you have fresh ideas and you have a fresh way of seeing things right now, and you really just want to expand upon that. You want to expand upon the gifts that you have noticed and created within yourself. Maybe there's some ideas that you want to carry out that you've always known was yours, but you didn't know how to go for it. And now it's time to go for that very thing. If it's in love, you're trying to go for a new love relationship. You finally trying to tell that person, hey, I'm ready. You know what I mean? If this is about work, it's about, going for that raise or finding a better job or spiritual development. And in the foregoing, you know what? It's funny. In the foregoing of all of this, it's like the root of it all is this spiritual epiphany that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to feel at home with yourself. So anything that's not making you feel at home with yourself should be questioned. Your second card is the Hermit, which is ruled by Virgo. So this is a Virgo card, and this is the crossing position. So to see the Hermit ruled by Virgo in the crossing position, this is all about you guys. And this is all about you guys feeling at home with yourself. This is all about going deep within. It almost seems like everything's still right now. I actually just did a reading with a Virgo, and everything's still in her life right now. You know what I mean? And she's contemplating on where she want to go now. She's tired of certain things and she wants to know where she wants to go now. And it's time to go within and see what's important to you. The Hermit, he's looking at the house. He's looking at this inner house right here. He's looking at all this stuff, this opportunities and stuff. So it's like going within and being like, what do I really want? I'm so tired of the same old, same old. How can I evolve? How can I evolve and further my talents and who I am? I'm not just this analytical reader or something. I have creative skills. I got things that I want to do. You know what I mean? And so your third card is the Page of Pentacles. So furthermore, even speaking in the root, this is the root card. And the root card is that you want to further your learning, your lessons. You're kind of tired of the same old thing. You know what I mean? You want something new. You want to be creatively inspired and live a little bit and, you know, venture out there and see what you're capable of. It's just that time to not just be regular you. You want to be more of extra, more to you, the higher self of you. You know what I mean? Like going after your dreams. If you sing, if you rap, if you write books, or if you're creative or something, like these are the things that are starting to come to the forefront for you instead of just being like a worker. You know what I mean? Or instead of just being home, or just instead of the mundane, you want some more creativity in your life. So in the fourth position is the Knight of Swords, and he's been showing up a lot in everybody's reading. So I'm seeing a lot of batting away. So this was in the past. So in the past, it's like you were batting away mental thoughts, mental things that were going on with you. Maybe you were like doing certain things that were kind of, I just feel like there were things that, you know, you kind of grew out of and you want more now. And so you're batting away those things because it'd be like them thoughts come in and be like, hey, you need money for this. Don't do that. There's no time for it. No, make time for it. If you got to do what you got to do and do what you want to do that. Don't separate yourself. Don't separate what you want. Go for what you want, but make sure you handle what you got to handle on the back burner. You know what I mean? Keep all that stuff like, oh, I got to work to make money for bills. Okay, work to make money for bills. That's fine. But when you get your day off, take an hour or two to work on what you really want to do. What you really want to do. You know what I mean? Oh, you know, or find some way of residual income or something so you can focus on your creativity more. Or take a chance. Take a chance. Because it's all about what you want. It's not about what everybody else wants for you or what's going to look responsible right here. This right here is like, who am I? What I want to be? I want to be inspired. Whatever that is, even if it is your job, it's about coming into that, being inspired again at work. You know what I mean? So in the mental, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And so the Wheel of Fortune in the mental is saying your mind is changing. Evolution has happened and we're headed into higher vibrations. Can't y'all all feel it? There's things changing. Things are not the same anymore. We don't even mentally, emotionally think like we used to anymore. You know, society is even upgrading, you know, so we're all part of this cosmic, you know what I mean, expansion. But in that expansion, there's little cycles and things going on that's making the expansion evolve into a bigger consciousness. If that makes sense to you guys, which I know it does because you're smart. So, but the Wheel of Fortune in the mental is basically speaking that you guys are going through a mental change of fate. So your way of thinking is changing. The universe is putting things on your head to make you want more, to make you want to expand, because the Wheel of Fortune is a Jupiter card, but it's about, Jupiter's about philosophy. So it's the expansion on your philosophy of life. Instead of like this minor way of thinking that what home is something actually having a home. There's also a home inside of you that wants to be filled up with love. Just like you fulfill your home with family, your inner sides need that family love, that love right there. And this comes from you being creative and doing things that you want to do, expressing yourself more. In the near future is the Moon card. So the Moon card in the near future is interesting. I like this card here because the moon in the near future is like you expanding on creativity, you opening up to creativity and illusion and kind of playing with your thoughts a little bit more and seeing what you're deeply thinking within yourself. You know what I mean? Not really, it's still like not really making moves, but it's dreaming more. It's like, where you were like work, 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 work. Now you might be like, how can I play, and work? You know what I mean? Because I don't think you guys can get out of like being responsible fully, but I think you guys can adjust a little bit because you're mutable. So it's like, you know what I mean? You're always formulating and adjusting and things like that. But I know y'all keep it in responsible means. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to let go a little bit of being too hard responsibly and kind of fall back a little bit and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. What do you desire? So in the self position is the star. And so the star in the self position is basically telling me that you guys are healing right now. And hoping, you know what I mean? Healing and hoping. It's like healing from the things that have been affecting you mentally, but also hoping because you want more, you want better. You're starting to see the star within yourself. You're like, hey, I'm important too. I want things too. You know what I mean? I'm always servicing other people. How can I service myself? And so in your environment is the Emperor. Ooh. 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 So the Emperor here in the environment is saying like, I feel like you're really serious, responsible, and on point right now. And you're thinking about yourself. You're thinking about what you can bring to the table instead of, how can you be a service to somebody else this month? It's more like, how can I be a service to myself? How can I fulfill my desires? How can I stand up for myself, stand up for what I want, stand up to the people who are telling me they want something else from me? So in the heart position is the 9 of Pentacles. And so interesting because the 9 of Pentacles, if you see this card, this lady is standing in a garden full of resources, right? She's got the self-love because it looks like she's done this all by herself. So in the heart, she wants to fulfill things by herself. And then the bird on her is a falcon. And a falcon is a wild bird, but she's taming a wild bird. So these are negative energies that have come to you, negative thoughts, because birds are messengers. So these are thoughts that are coming to you, negative thoughts. They're negative thoughts that are coming to you. They're time to put them in their place. It's time to put those negative thoughts in check and go for what you want and build what you call happiness through your assertion and character. Your outcome card is the King of Pentacles. So I like this card because this card is communicative. This is business oriented. So this is you going after your dreams or things like that, going after your creative aspects. And I'm not talking about, maybe getting rich or nothing. If that's you and that's what you're choosing to do, because faith without works doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? So if this is you on like a normal daily basis, it's just about becoming more creative. You know what I mean? Being more creative with yourself and inviting in new ideas and new ways of thinking, and know that things are not the way they used to be. I see a lot of emotion in here, especially coming with the Hermit, the Page of Swords, and the Star card. So and the moon, the star, the Hermit, the Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this change is all about you healing a mental aspect of yourself that you have not been allowing into your life. And so your higher guides are coming in to tell you, What is it that you want to do to be servicing yourself while you're taking the time out to service others? Maybe you got to cut that off a little bit to servicing others and service yourself right now. You know what I mean? What do you want? What do you need? So the king of Pentacles is more like he's the great communicator. So I see him putting things in check in your situation, and I see, you know, this king and the hermit and the emperor in here and the wheel of fortune. So the universe is at play in your life. The universe is taking you somewhere. The universe is taking you somewhere that you probably want to go. And so it's about letting go of the routines and furthering your garden. Like I said, this woman is trying to further her garden and overcome. So the king is the garden furthered. It's the castle being built. It's the finding, there's home. There's home right there, the castle, right? The Four of Wands castle, boom. There's the castle right there. Amazing, right? So it's that castle, finding your home and finding your true version of what you call abundance. I so hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I shall return next month. And Aquarius Robbers over and out.